Hello and welcome to the Spirit Release Academy. This is the intense course that we have in place at the moment, and we're going to go through everything that you need to know about becoming a certified practitioner level 2 through the Spirit Release Academy. You're very, very welcome to join us, and it is our honour that you have come to choose your teachings and your progression in your career and spiritual development through the Academy.
So what is this course and what isn't this course, I guess? So we can cover those two things quite quickly. So this training course is designed to be a very safe protocol that we talked about before, really. So it's designed to be very structured. So you start the training, we work through slowly with the understanding that you need to basically build up the understanding of how we work and what we do, what we are in terms of the people that work in the Academy, and of course the thoroughbred that's coming through from Dr. Palmer. So we always mention Dr. Palmer. He is behind everything. He's probably sat in the corner somewhere listening to us today whilst we record this. So he's always basically part of the training package effectively. So what we want you to do is we want you to follow the training in your own way, without any ego. Just follow it in a normal, concise manner. We have this huge community that we've built, and I guess it's something that we didn't really consider. I think when we sort of set the Academy up, we were looking to obviously train practitioners like yourselves in the teaching and with the protocol that we have, but we weren't really thinking about the people that are behind the scenes. And Spirit Release Academy is all about people. It's what we do. We train practitioners to do this work and to follow that path, really. But what we've actually built behind the scenes, which was kind of a side effect, is this amazing community of some very, very interesting people, professional people with PhDs, people that come with Terry's caliber as well. So we're actually attracting now people that are interested in mental health, people that are researching mental health problems, mental health conditions, not just practitioners. So it's the Academy has evolved, I guess, over time. And we've got over probably 100 people now behind the scenes that you don't really get to see on social media that are part of this community. They're working together, they're connected. We've got groups behind the scenes, private groups that we can talk in when people are doing cases or when they're working with clients, if they get opportunities to have discussions or just different things that come out of the actual work they're doing, different cases, problem ideas that come forward, or different ideas that they're actually provoking and joining together. All of that is being fed back into the community. I think it's fair to say it was not really something that we considered particularly, but it's a very strong part of the Academy now, that what you're joining is a team of people that are very, very passionate about this work. And again, this really is a profession. Again, when we talk about spirit release therapy, you can do a weekend course, as Jono said and did. You can get trained very quickly to do this, but what we're actually doing is laying a foundation, and that foundation is very, very strong with some very high caliber people behind the scenes, people like Dr. Palmer that have been in the industry. And I think it's fair to say that Terry was a pioneer, probably 10 years in front of himself, really. And the work that we're doing now and the areas that we're looking to get into will put you as a practitioner in this really cutting edge and evolving practice. So when we talk about what is spirit guided remote spirit release, so the way that we work, we're working hand in hand with a spirit guide. So we have in our version 3 roles really in the Academy. We have a medium who's a psychic spiritual medium. We have a facilitator that doesn't need to be mediumistic, doesn't need to be psychic. So most people, and people from hypnosis and Reiki, make very good facilitators. And then of course we have the discarnate spirit, the spirit guide that we're working with, we're talking to. My spirit guide's called Chen, Jono's is called White Hawk, and they're the primary ones that we personally work with. But in the work that the Academy does, we are connecting with the mediums, spirit guides. So when we take you on a training process and we go through the actual training, the mediums that you're working with in groups and the mediums that we're connecting with will be working with their own spirit guide. And this is the way that spirit guided remote spirit release works.
So now we've gone through pretty much all of the levels of the modules that were created to go into the working protocol. And very soon you'll be live with myself, Andy, or the senior trainers within the Academy. And they'll be taking you through a live experience or working protocol on a real life case. And then it gets exciting because it's bringing you into the work and bringing you into the next level of the actual work that we do. And we've gone from theory into practical.
Yeah, that's a good point, mate. I think one of the things that we're kind of capturing here, really, and part of the reason that we're doing this in recorded mode as we are, is that John and I have done this course quite a few times now. We consider ourselves to be quite good at it, to be fair, really. But again, it's kind of live. So when we do this live, you only get one chance to listen to things that we say. And we're very aware that it's quite an intense course. And certainly for the people that sit in the room with us, they do it 5 days, 40 hours. By the time the Friday comes, we've kind of burnt them out generally.
Yeah, definitely.
And then by the time they get home, they've now got the challenge to write the portfolio only with the notes they've taken. So the reason for doing or breaking the course into 2 parts now in the way that we're doing with this is this pre-recorded part of it is covering the topics, covering the conversations, covering the background really, so that you've got more time to assimilate this into your understanding. And for some people, talking about this once doesn't really work. You need to talk to, as Jono says, go over it a few times to really get it to sink in. I think that's the big advantage now with this online course, and the way that we're actually working the online course is that a lot of the understanding is going to be there for you before we actually get to talk to you. So before you talk to us, or as Jono says, talk to the other senior practitioners, basically, in the way that we do, and the core management team on these courses, that all of the background should have been assimilated so you understand the words, the conversations, things we're talking about. And then we get to the bit that we're really interested in, which of course is the live work. And this is the part that we know everyone loves. As soon as we get you going in pairs, facilitator, medium, this is where everyone comes to life, and this is the bit that we love to sit back and watch.
Yeah, so don't worry about it, because very soon you are going to realise how easy this work is. And remember that for 10, 11 years, it's been designed to be easy. So there's nothing to be anxious about, nothing to be worried about. We will have protection. We will have a professional way stepping forward into this as a team of the facilitator, the medium and the guide, and you will experience for yourselves the positive effect that this work can have.